Alright guys, so here's a package from 12 Volt Solutions. I actually bought this used, so I didn't pay like retail for it. I got it from a good friend of mine that was selling it. He was parting out his car, so I went ahead and picked this up. This is completely plug and play, so you do not need to like make any special cuts or adjustments to your car. Everything's completely plug and play. There's these connections right here. You do have a ground that you will be removing 10 millimeter from your car and then putting this in place. And then here you have all the fuses. You have a red one that goes on this one. You can check right there, right in the middle, that it's still good. It's not blown. And then you have another fuse right here as well, a red one that's not blown either. So everything seems to be good. There doesn't seem to be any issues. And here's a module that's already connected to it to turn on the car. That's pretty much it. There's nothing else to it. Pretty simple, direct install. I do have airlift on my car, so that's another reason why this is going to be really exciting, because now when I turn the car on, the car will automatically go up once I turn it on. So that's another reason why I'm really excited about this, and I'll show you guys once I install it how everything works and how to actually use it. So yeah, let's go ahead and go over to the car. We're going to connect this and see how it works. All right, so let's go ahead and go into the passenger seat. All I'm going to be using is my 10 mil socket in order to remove the 10 mil that's inside. And we're going to go ahead and start off by actually removing this cover down here. Like I said, I do have airlift on my car. There's a pretty good possibility that my lines might get in the way. So we're going to have to move those around to make everything work. But we're going to go ahead and pop this thing off. Just like that. And then you're gonna have to unplug all of these connections that are right here in order to install the new one. So it's a pretty straightforward process. Just match up all the colors and you should be good, and everything should line up correctly. The only thing that sucks is everything's gonna be pretty difficult to get to, so you do have to be pretty careful. Okay, so there's one, which is a black one. So the black one, of course, would go to the black one here. And then here's the 10 mil that I was talking about. So you want to go ahead and remove that. Let's do that first so it doesn't get in the way. All right, so there's the 10 mil. Let's see if it fits in there on the ground. And it does. It's a perfect fit. So we'll go ahead and put that in there. But we're going to do that last just because I don't want it to get in the way, and it's pretty easy to install that part. So let's go ahead and focus on removing everything else first. Here's a white one. So this one would go here. Just like that. Which would go there. But let's go ahead and remove these back ones first before we start plugging it in. This green one was really difficult to get to. I used a really small screwdriver, just placed it on the plastic, and then I pried it up just like that, and I was able to take it out. Of course, I was pushing this button at the same time right here to release it, push it up, and I was able to take it out of its place. So now that that was removed, we're going to go ahead and place it in there. Just follow the groove, push it in, then place the other side in. There you go, that one's in. Then this gray one, make sure it's lined up properly. Then you got the black one that goes right under here, just like that. Make sure it clicks in, and then now you just have the ground that you need to go ahead and plug in to place. All right, everything is connected now. Let's go ahead and try it out, see if it works. So you need to lock the car 3 times and it should turn on. Let's see. It looks like it's trying to turn on. Let's try getting in the car, see if we need to place the key inside. It's doing something, like it's trying to turn on, but it's not turning on. All right, maybe we need some more instructions on how to do it. Maybe we're missing a step. Let me go ahead and go back through the steps to see if I'm missing something, and then we'll try again.
1 hour later.
All right, guys, so about an hour later, I was finally able to figure out what was wrong with the kit, why it wasn't working. So I guess for each year, you are required to add a specific part for the harness. And in my case, I didn't need this part right here. So this was attached to it. I don't actually need this part for my car. Mine's a 2009. But I know for my friend David, I believe his is a newer model, which is like a 2014. But I might be wrong. So check to see if your model needs this part right here. In my case, I didn't need it. I just removed it and it started working. I tried programming the key several times with this on here and it wasn't working. So I decided to go ahead and try to remove it to see if this would fix it, and it did. Now, this part has a few things to it. So you have this right here, which is a little green plug. And then you have the connection that goes to the harness, which is that one right there. So this one right here, I had to remove this one. And I plugged in the original one that came with the car already and left it on there. So I think it's different for each model and each year. So just be aware of that. You will have to switch it out and change it. This green one, it actually goes connected to this part right here. That's pretty much it. That's all I had to do. And then now you have to program it. So I'm going to actually start from the beginning to show you guys how to program it. Remove the blue plug, which is this one right here. You're just going to push it down and pull out just like that. Now what you're going to do is you're going to hold this button on the side. Let it focus right there. This one right here. You're going to push that button. Then you're going to insert this. And it's going to turn orange. So right now it's green. So it didn't do it properly. Do it again. So remove it. Push it again. Hold it. Slide it in. And there you go. It turned orange. And then it turned red. So now we're going to go ahead and program it. You're going to see it flashing over there. Unlock the car. Put it inside of the hole right here. Then you're going to press your brake. Hold it until you see it turn green. And then turn off. And you're done. Now it's programmed. Take out the key. Get out the car. Then we can go ahead and do the push start. So let me go to this angle. 1, 2, 3. All right, there you go. Now we can go ahead and put everything back together how it was before. And I do want to actually take it out so I can show you guys how it works and everything. I will talk a little bit more about the kit, why I really wanted this. So I do have airlift in my car, and there's actually something really cool that I can do with my car to make it lift up when I turn the car on. So let me go ahead and do that right now so I can show you guys how to do that on your airlift suspension if you have that. All right, so if you have airlift like I do, you do have the option to actually have your car rise on start when you turn on your car. So right now, I'm going to push these two buttons in the middle. So this middle one that says airlift and the one right above it. Push those two at the same time, and it's going to take you to your main screen, which is this one right here. Let me try to zoom in because it does look a little bit blurry. All right, there you go. So push these two buttons, this one right here, this one right here, and it's going to take you to the main screen. Now you have to go to, I believe it's operation. Then you're going to click on rise on start. And I have it off. I'm going to put it on. Okay, so let's save that. Let's go back to home. Now the car should rise on start from your last setting that you had it on. So right now we are going to go ahead and put the car on the floor. There you go. Okay, so now that that's done, let's go ahead and step out of the car, turn it on, see if it rises. All right, so she's on the floor right now. Just like that. Let's go ahead and turn it on. Hell yeah. Alright guys, so here's the 370Z. I try to clean it up a little bit just to make it look a little bit better for the video. It was pretty dirty. I haven't cleaned it like in a few months. It just sits there, so I don't have time to really clean it that much. I really want to install a front bumper, that way it could look a lot better, but I don't have any tabs to put on it right now, so we're just gonna leave it without the front bumper. And then I'll probably do like a, I guess like an update on it later in the future and show you guys again with the new front bumper once I put it on. But I always wanted to put one of these ignition start button things on the car, but I never got the time to do it, or I didn't really want to spend the money, to be completely honest with you. They're pretty expensive brand new, at least this one. This was about $350 brand new. Let me go ahead and show you guys what it looks like. In order to use it, you're gonna grab your key, your original one, you're gonna press it 3 times, and then it takes a few seconds and then it turns on. That's so dope. And now, like right now, the compressor's on, so it's refilling the tank for me. Now you can actually turn the car off as well, so you're gonna do the same thing, press it 3 times. There you go. I don't know why it didn't work the first time. Maybe I had to get a little bit closer. The cool thing about air suspension too is you can connect it with your app. So like, let's say you want to lower the car and you turn it on, you can still do that, because it should be able to connect to Bluetooth in order for you to be able to lower it again, just in case like you turn it on and now you want to lower it, you can still control it from your phone as well. All right, now we're gonna do it from this angle just because it looks a little bit better with the carbon fiber and everything. So same thing. In case you guys didn't know, they only sell this kit for automatic or auto Z's. So if you want to get this, they only make it for the auto. I'm not sure if it's because of safety, like precaution or feature, because like let's say you have a 6-speed and you put it on that car, for whatever reason you accidentally left it like in first gear and you forgot to put your emergency brake on, your car is going to start moving forward once you turn it on. So I think that's the reason why they don't do it for the manual Z's, because I would assume it would be the same exact thing. If not, they would have just made a kit for this car. I don't know why they would wait to make it. So I'm pretty sure they won't make it for a manual Z, but I know it is possible because I have seen cars, not the 370Z specifically, but I have seen cars that are stick shift that do have this kit on there, or a starter on there. So I know it is possible, but I'm just assuming that it's for safety precautions that they don't do it. So I can't tell you if this works on a manual Z, but I probably wouldn't do it myself, just because I wouldn't want to be held liable for crashing your car because you turned it on and you left it in gear or something. But since we're on the subject, I know a few people had asked me for a video on like my shift knob and stuff. So let me go ahead and open my car. So A long time ago when I got my Z, I had installed a GTR shift knob on here. I know it's kind of dirty in here. I didn't get to clean the inside. I have like a rag and a water bottle. But a lot of people were asking about the GTR shift knob, how I installed it. I guess some people are having like issues because they ordered one, or it's just like not looking right. I actually did something to mine specifically to make it sit a little bit lower, to make it look better, because it was really high. I think it was like up here. That's how high it was, and I adjusted it to be lower, but you have to do something to it to make it sit lower. But yeah, it's like the best shift knob for this car, so I do want to make a video. I know somebody was asking me about it. Same thing for this. This is also like a GTR push start. I have that as well, so if you guys are interested, I can show you a video on that one. I ordered this from Japan. Same thing for this one. These are both from Japan. All right, guys, so we're gonna go ahead and end the video right there. Hope you guys enjoyed the install. I really like it a lot. I do not regret it. It's a pretty cool mod to do onto your car, especially having like these type of modifications with the airlift. You can just lift your car up and everybody's gonna look at you like, what the hell just happened? So it's pretty cool. I like it a lot. Hope you guys like it as well. I will be reviewing a few things that are on my car, just because I don't plan on keeping the car too much longer. I do plan on selling it pretty soon, because I have had the car for about 4 years already. So I do want to move on to something different. That's why I want to finish up my bumper, finish up a few things, go over a few things that I installed before even starting YouTube. That way you guys can see like how it's done, because I have gotten a few requests like on my GTR shift knob, my red push start, and a few other things that I have on my car. So I do want to like go over those things before I get rid of the car, in case I like missed anything on the car that you guys are interested in. But yeah, hope you guys liked it. Thank you guys so much for watching. More videos still to come. There's still going to be a lot of things coming. I do want to get the other project car as well, and then I still have the Honda Insight. If you guys saw the previous video on a hybrid that I did, I will be making videos on that as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit that bell notification, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.